That down, let's move on to this, shall we? The victory parade, if you will, for Deadpool and Wolverine continues. Of course, we all know what an absolute triumph it was, both in terms of quality and success. It set the all-time box office record for the highest grossing R-rated film of all time, making $1.33 billion at the box office, blowing away the previous R-rated record, which was Joker. And now there's only two R-rated films in history have ever made over $1 billion. That's Joker 1 and Deadpool and Wolverine. Well, now it's available for rent and purchase on VOD for home video, and it's setting records again. This comes to us from Screen Rant to write the following. The highest grossing R-rated film of all time, and ranks as Deadpool and Wolverine as the number 13 highest grossing domestic film and the number 7 highest grossing MCU film worldwide. Deadpool and Wolverine recently launched on digital platforms on October 1st and is already breaking at-home viewing records. It delivered the highest selling week one ever for an R-rated film on domestic digital platforms. This latest record shows how successful the film has been financially and the lasting popularity it had with audiences. All right. So I think there's a couple of interesting things to glean from this. Number one, it just broke records for sales. There's a couple things you need to keep in mind too. A lot of people in film fandom, Matt Damon was kind of talked about this a little bit. Home video sales today they're really not much. It actually doesn't do much to move the needle for the financial fortunes of a movie. Just being clear, Matt Damon talked about this on Hot Ones and kind of laid out how ever since the models have really changed, the home video industry doesn't actually add a lot to the overall coffers. It's still nothing to sneeze at, but it's not like anything compared to, say, box office. Right. But still, this tells us a couple things. Number one, to me, the enduring popularity of Deadpool and Wolverine. At $1.33 billion, almost everybody saw it. The people buying it now at home are not people who didn't see it before. These are people who saw this movie, probably saw it multiple times, love the movie, and now are forking out $30 so they can watch it at home, or $25 to rent it. Remember, why would you pay $25 to rent it if you can buy it for 30? Just whatever. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to feel. It's like, hey, why don't you spend the extra $5 and just quote unquote own it? Anyway, there's that. The second thing that's interesting to me was that in a new era right now, where so many movies are rushing their films once they've played in theaters to home video, like sometimes within a matter of weeks, like a couple of weeks, they're putting them out on home video. Like even Wild Robot.
Yeah. It's getting legs. They really should just leave it alone.
They really should. But the Twisters,
right,
ended up being on home video like within 3 weeks of an opening or something like that. Somewhere around that timeline, right? What did Deadpool and Wolverine do? They waited 65 days. The old window used to be 90. The new window is technically 45. And they were like, we're not even going to wait for the full new window. They waited 65 days.
Yeah.
And a part of waiting wasn't just, yes, so it could keep making money at the box office. Yes, 100%. But also the flip side of that was also that by having a 65-day pause, you build anticipation for that coming out on home video. And what's the result? They just broke records. Instead of rushing it out the door and rushing it onto digital, they waited, hold, and then they released it and broke all kinds of records. Here's the third thing that's interesting to me about this. It is once again a reminder that all of just how wrong everybody who kept saying, oh, there's comic book movie fatigue, just how wrong they were. Guys like me, Rob, Chris, we've been saying forever, there is no such thing as comic book movie fatigue. There is mediocre movie fatigue. And it's not a coincidence that superhero movies box offices started to decline when the movies got more mediocre. And then when something excellent comes out, the results are fantastic. Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 never made $1 billion. Neither of them made $1 billion. And yet, in this comic book movie, everybody's tired of comic book movies now. Nobody wants to see comic book movies anymore. Well, you take a property that never made $1 billion before. They've made roughly around 800 million, 700 plus. And now it makes almost double that. It makes $1.33 billion. Tell me more about this comic book movie fatigue. I'm fascinated. Tell me more.
And I don't really understand why there's comic book movie fatigue to begin with, because most of the films that I've seen lately are not comic book movies. So there's plenty of room for comic book movies in my roster. So
I mean, and look, Disney's having big success with Agatha all along. Warner Brothers is having huge success with Penguin. It's just, guys, when the content starts getting mediocre, interest will decrease. Mm-hmm. When the content is good, interests go right back to where they were. It's not rocket science. But anyway, so I think it's really interesting, all that. Now, I myself, being a huge avid lover of Deadpool and Wolverine, I have neither bought nor rented it. There's no point because I pay for Disney Plus, so I'm just going to get it on Disney Plus. It's just going to be there for me on Disney Plus without having to pay any more money.
Right.
So I'm just waiting for it to get on Disney Plus. But apparently a bunch of people have. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Dollar Shave Club. Hello there, my fellow handsome gentlemen. Nice face you shaved there. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. If you like to wet shave for that clean, close shave, they've got the Club Series 6 Blade Razor, a shave so comfy your skin will take a nap. 6 stainless steel blades for our closest and most comfortable shave, with a vitamin E infused lubricant strip for comfort and glide, and precision trimmer for precise detailing. Their amazing Shave Butter Clear View Smooth Glide, designed for precision. Shave Butter is a translucent shaving cream alternative that allows you to see exactly where you're shaving. Bonus, it has long-lasting lubrication that helps soften whiskers for maximum glide and leaves your skin feeling hydrated. But don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/Campea and use promo code Campea for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? According to reports, Deadpool and Wolverine have just set the all-time first week sales records for an R-rated film. Shouldn't be really all that surprised. Have you rented or bought it yet? Or are you like me that you're just waiting for it to come on Disney Plus? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.